What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, I'm a piano music. Today, I'd like to have a discussion about older women. And of course, when we look at women who are typically older, there are a few things that can be inferred. Some things women look, they have, let's say, for example, they gain a lot more weight, they lose their beauty, they kind of let themselves go. That could be some things that are inferred, but it definitely is not always true. I mean, anywhere in the world, you will see older women who are very, very attractive. They keep themselves up. Their face may show, some wrinkles here, but you have women who are just in the gym and they look good, and those women can still get and still qualify for a man. The issue is that it's not their beauty that's holding them back. So when you look at somebody like Lala Anthony, Erykah Badu, Amber Rose, nobody can say that the reason why they are not getting high value guys is because of their looks. That's not the case. They're still very beautiful. Even Pam Grier back in the day was holding her own into her 50s and 60s. She's a very beautiful woman. Felicia Rashad is another one that's very, very beautiful. It's not that though. What happens in today's world is that women are hitting the wall, not necessarily because of what they look like, okay? I want to play this hitting the wall video right here, and then I'm going to come back.
I just wanted to let y'all know I will officially be hitting the wall in a few days. Now, I had already hit the wall when I turned 30, but I'm officially hitting it at 35, and it's not really that bad at the wall. At the wall, you don't get cheated on. You don't have nobody having outside babies on you. You don't have nobody fighting with you about who's going to pay for a date. So while you may not get you a high-earning six-figure man, you become the high-earning six-figure one man.
Question, so why is any woman hitting the walls in their 30s? Those are supposed to be the new golden years for women, right? The 30s. Help me understand. I understand trying to motivate men y'all really want. Who are the men some of y'all really want? The ones y'all call Ray Rays, Pookies, and Dusties, right? So, for those of you who don't know what hitting the wall means, it's when a person experiences a sudden loss of energy in a long race for something. So, what long race has you hitting the wall, young lady? I'm curious. No, I'm not in your business. I'm not policing you. I'm just curious. If it has anything to do with attempting to get the man you were really attracted to act the way you want, just focus on the man who wants you, and that will accept you for who you are, so you can start putting men in the right light. The point is, your followers won't be happy until you're happy. If you're hitting a wall, I think therapy is a great direction to that diagnosis. Wait, you've dated good men though, and you don't like them, right? Make it make sense. Have a great day.
So as you can see here with this particular TikToker, she's saying because she's 35, she's hitting the wall. And then if you look in her case, I mean, obviously she's not a model or anything like that, and she seems to have given up. But that's typically true for most women, maybe including herself. But then I want to play a video about what Kevin Samuels had to say about hitting the wall.
One, make sure any interaction you have with women doesn't result in any kind of pregnancy. But at 20 years old, I would tell most of you 20-year-old guys to focus on having interactions with women, but not taking it too seriously. Let's say when you're 40 years old, do you want to be married with children or something like that? What do you want 40-year-old you to look like?
Oh, I would love to have children. I'd love to have a beautiful wife.
Women are for fun. You don't need to be started thinking about a woman until you're about 35. When you're 35, you go get you a 23-year-old wife or a 24-year-old wife. By that time, you'll have had enough industry experience, money, and you'll have a big enough disparity between your age to where she'll still look at you at a level of reverence and respect. Do not try to make a relationship with women your age. They will not look at you on the same level, especially if they have a college degree.
All right, and although that video wasn't necessarily about hitting the wall, it was about guys waiting until later to choose a mate, and then when you get to take a woman seriously, what you need to do at that particular point is you typically go younger. So that's the case here today. So it leads us into the lady Donna D'Errico. Donna D'Errico is 54-year-old ex-Playboy model. She was on Baywatch. Still looks very, very good. I don't know if she has plastic, but she still, I mean, she looks great to me. I mean, you know, and I'm not even into person that's really into the, you know, the European kind of looking chicks, but hey, look, she looks good, right? 54. I would have thought she was 30. So for her, the looks are not a problem, okay? But the issue is she is lonely. Let's listen to this, right? Her Instagram post says this: sad music. I am no angel. I've done some questionable things. Some with full knowledge of what I was doing and wish I could forget. Some when I wasn't in my right mind and don't care to remember. LA is a very lonely city filled with beautiful, lonely, temporary people. And I'm a human being just like everyone else. I want to love and be loved. And sometimes the company of a beautiful man can feel like sort of love, can't it? For a fleeting moment I absorb it. Then it's gone and I remind myself that everything in this town is make-believe. I live in a state of abundance when it comes to men. So I'm never without a date if I don't want to be. But I mostly prefer to be alone. It's a heart-numbing thing when so many men desire you, but none love you. I realize that deliberate use of sex appeal makes it difficult for people to appreciate other things about you. I make my peace with it. So in other words, I'm so attractive that all guys want me for is my body, and I can't be loved. Now, here's what we're dealing with at this point. We're dealing with some truth to that because I'm from LA originally. I've lived in LA 40% of my life. LA definitely is a city that's very fake. I know guys will say about Atlanta also. But the thing about it is this: when you're not appealing to other parts of what a man is, and obviously, you know, she has a lot of opportunities, but really, is it safe to say that Derico is not able to choose the right guy? This happens when you look for superficial things. And when you look for superficial things, that's what you get. And a lot of times, we don't really try to add value to the opposite sex for what we are intrinsically, what we have in our innate abilities to provide value to people. And this is what you're seeing here. Here you have a woman who's been beautiful all her life, and you've never developed any other thing that is valuable to other people. She may definitely have other valuable things to her. I'm not going to question that at all. She seems to be, definitely writing that post. She's definitely intelligent. But at the same time, blaming the city and blaming LA and blaming everybody that's fake, when it seems like you're the person that has the issue with value. And at 54, you still haven't figured out how to do that. Whose problem is that? That problem is not anybody else's. It's your problem. Because if this is a 54-year-old man that we're seeing is having problems in the city of LA, he can't find somebody to love him. All these women want me for my money. What are people going to say? What are you going to say? I'll tell you exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say it's your freaking problem. And you would be right, because it would be somebody's problem. But we don't say that when it comes to women. It's always the city's problem. You have these women in Atlanta. I got to get out of Atlanta. I got to get out of New York City. Everybody's so fake in Nairobi. People are so fake in Lagos. People are so fake. And then for every person you're saying is fake, there's a married person who is very happy in their marriage. So how does that explain you? We got to be accountable for the who we are, who we attract, and what value we give to the world. And this lady still, I mean, your value seems to be based on what you look like and possibly not how you are. And if you haven't figured that after 54 years, who else is to blame? But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains all time high. I'm out.